Welcome everyone. In this video I will discuss why I think there will be a massive potential for SUI and especially SUI gaming moving forward. If you guys like this type of content, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and also check out my X for some daily alpha. So first of all, let's start off with a quick introduction of SUI. So SUI is a proof of stake layer 1 founded by a bunch of Facebook employees back in late 2021. That's why they use Move as their programming language. Their use cases are primarily focused on finance, commerce, and gaming, and the gaming aspect is what we're going to focus on today, and actually one of the main reasons why I'm so bullish on SUI in the first place. Because SUI is ready to take it to the next level. SUI is getting ready to introduce hardware, something called SUI Play. This was actually introduced a couple of months ago, and now you can pre-order this and you will be receiving SUI Play sometime during 2025. What's more is that you can actually do a social login, which is going to make this process a whole lot easier. Now, this is obviously possible with the CK login, which simplifies user access to SUI-based apps by allowing them to sign in using familiar web credentials, like for instance with their Facebook or Google accounts. I feel like people are sleeping on this, to be honest. It's all about making it easier, more accessible to the user, and if we want the device to be attracted to normal people outside of crypto, then this is necessary. So SUI is leading the way for the first Web3 gaming device. And who knows if this turns out to be a success, there will probably be other chains as well that will release their own hardware, such as Avalanche or Solana. Solana was of course the first one with the Web3 phone. And like I've been mentioning on my channel, gaming is sleeping big time right now. No one cares about gaming, but no one cared about gaming back in 2023 either. It was even more dead back in 2023 than it is now. But keep in mind, gaming only needs one catalyst event, and then most of the gaming projects will pump and we'll see another gaming rally, probably similar to the one we saw back in 2023 and Q1 this year. And to be honest, this machine right here might be it. This might be one of those catalyst events that sends gaming flying. So when buying SUI Play, there will already be one Web3 game on the device and one that is going to be launched at a later stage. But you can also play Web 2 games both from Steam Store and from the Epic Games Store. I think this is really undervalued because this is going to help bridge so many traditional Web 2 gamers over to the Web 3 world. So among the Web 3 games, we have a game called Society that will be on the device when you purchase it, and Dark Times, which will be launched at a later stage. So two games that without a doubt is going to be played. Society is a AAA first-person shooter and RPG. Here you can see some gameplay from it. They actually managed to raise $7.5 million in their pre-Series A funding round that took place back in June. So the 7.5 million funding round was actually a response to Society having a very successful beta testing with over 3,000 users from 76 countries that participated. It probably also helped a lot that the SUI Foundation themselves are backing the project. Greg here, managing director of SUI Foundation, said that Society is a natural partner for SUI, thanks to SUI's high throughput, instant settlement speed, dynamic on-chain assets. Players will be able to experience the best of what gaming powered by Web3 has to offer. So no doubt that this has the potential of becoming a huge game. Like I said, the SUI Play will come with this game, and the other game that will be launched afterwards will be Dark Times. And Dark Times is a free-to-play Nordic-inspired medieval brawler royale. Now, Dark Times is actually the game I'm most excited about, primarily because it's built on the Animoca's VIP game studio called Blowfish Studios. For those of you who are not familiar with Animoca Brands is a global leader in the digital entertainment, blockchain, and gamification. So in their investment portfolio, they have OpenSea, Axie Infinity, Sandbox, and Dapper, only to name a few. So these guys are big, and for them to have Dark Times as their, well, basically flagship game is absolutely huge. So right now, there's not much known about Dark Times other than a cinematic trailer, but if we take a look at the investors, we might be able to recognize some names here. We of course have Animoca Ventures and Blowfish, like we talked about, but as we venture further down the list here, we have FaceBanks, which is the founder of the esports org called Face Clan. We got Luke Belmer, Lazar, Carl Ruenfeld, Citizen Capital, and Neo Tokyo. So we got Alex Beckerhead as well. So basically we have a ton of influencers already in our pre-seed funding round. And it's safe to say that these influencers know a thing or two about gaming and will undoubtedly be able to shill the project to their millions of followers. So this will be interesting to say the least. Super excited to see how this game turns out. So personally, I will be picking up at least one SUI Play device. There's also talks about an airdrop, which could be something to look out for. Keep in mind, the ones that bought the Solana phone have already made back their money through the tokens that were airdropped. Now, SUI Play, what does it mean for SUI? Personally, I do not have a SUI bag at the moment, but at these levels, I might look for an entry to position myself for a gaming rally. Let's look at how SUI has been performing as of late. So SUI went live in 2023. So it went live in a period where BTC was garnering up the strength to begin its rally towards Q3 and Q4. And we saw a decent pump from SUI, doing almost a 20x before eventually retracing together with pretty much the entire altcoin market. Now it's down around 60% at the time of recording this video. Back here, we saw a massive dip down to the 50 cents, but we bounced up pretty nicely. Keep in mind that SUI has not been through a bull market before, so we haven't really seen the full potential. From these prices, I believe SUI can easily do a 10x, probably leaning towards a 20x. If gaming on the blockchain really takes off and it gets overall adopted, then you could even start comparing it to the likes of Solana. This is probably not reachable this cycle, but who knows moving forward. If you want to follow my trades, get a portfolio review, and get access to taking profit courses and much more, then join my VIP Discord, link in description. There are obviously limited spots for only $39, and these prices will more than triple when the bull rally begins. You also get to be a part of a great community that all have the same goal as you, becoming financially free in a couple of months. Do not miss out on this opportunity. You can also pay with crypto, both yearly and lifetime, for a pretty nice discount. I hope to see you there. Take care and stay safe.